Tonight, the emperor lets go of his empress hand, and another man asks her to dance. Hi friends, this is Manga with May. Today, a new year begins, and maybe something else too. Navier sits alone in her chamber, still carrying the weight of everything that happened. Then, she looks toward the window. Queen! She opens it, and the bird flies in, looking completely exhausted, landing on her bed like he owns the place. There is another letter tied to its leg. You may call the bird Queen, but do remember, it is male. Navier pauses. Wait, Queen is a male? She actually laughs. Somehow, that tiny detail makes everything feels lighter. Just a little. Before she can even settle her thoughts, the New Year's ceremony arrives. Navier feels relieved. During the welcoming of foreign guests, she doesn't have to stand beside Sovietshu the entire time. A small mercy. But peace never lasts long, because the prince of the Western Kingdom has arrived. We are talking about Prince Henry, a man whispered about constantly. Some say he's cruel beyond measure. Others says he's impossibly beautiful. No one seems to agree. Navier and Sovietshu stand together to greet him. Henry walks straight towards Navier. Before she can finish her greeting, he drops to one knee, takes her hand, and presses his lips against it. It is an honor to meet you, my queen. The word lingers just slightly. Navier remains composed. It is an honor to meet you as well, Your Highness. I hope you will rest well before the ceremony. But something about the way he looks at her feels intentional. Later, Queen returns with another message. His owner is already at the palace. Can she guess who he is? Navier narrows her eyes slightly. Interesting. The next day, Queen appears again in the rain, completely soaked. Navier quickly wraps him in cloth, drying him carefully. Your master is cruel, she muttered, sending you out in this weather. Another message. A bet. Whoever discovers the other's identity first wins. Navier writes back calmly. And what is the price? The reply comes the next morning. Queen will be the price. Navier smiles faintly. I'll give you a hint, she writes. I am a man. A fake clue. Just see what happens. Later, Henry visits her office. He requests something unusual. A private tour of the palace, and insists she be the one to guide him. Navier hesitates, but refusing the future ruler of the West will be very improper. So she agrees. As they walk through the palace corridors, he keeps calling her Queen. Each time she studies him a little more carefully. Could it be him? Then, Your Majesty! Rashta rushes towards them, bright, smiling, perfectly pleased. She introduces herself sweetly to Henry and offers to guide him instead. Henry smiles politely. I already have an excellent guide. Rashta suggests the three of them walk together. He glances at her. 3 will be a crowd. And gently gestures for Navier to continue. As they walk away, Navier notices something. His expression shifts briefly, annoyed at Rashta. Then he glances at Navier. Did you not find me handsome enough? He asked lightly. I dressed up more than usual today. Navier blinks, completely caught off guard. He tilts his head. You look very stiff, Your Majesty. I thought perhaps I had offended you. You are very handsome, Your Highness. She almost laughs as she says it. The tension eases, just slightly. Henry smiles, satisfied. There it is. Then more casually he asks, the lady just now, was she Rashta? Navier nods. He studies her expression for a moment. I must admit, I cannot understand how the Emperor could stray with someone like you by his side. The words are light, but they're not careless. Before she can fully respond, he continues joking, teasing her gently until she actually laughs. And for a moment, Navier feels lighter. That evening, the grand banquet begins. Fireworks bloom across the sky as Navier prepares. Queen waits quietly on the balcony rail. When Navier begins changing, he turns around, very deliberately. Navier pauses. You are a male bird. Queen doesn't move, still facing away. She lets out a small laugh. You are acting like a shy human. For a moment, she forgets everything else. The palace, the rumors, the tension. It's just her and the bird pretending to be a gentleman. She hopes she might finally meet his mysterious owner tonight. By tradition, the Emperor and Empress enter together. Navier steps forward and stops because Rashta is here. Mistress may attend, but Rashta does not yet have the proper status. Before Navier can react, Sovieshu lets go of her arm. He walks toward Rashta. Just like that, Navier says nothing. She turns away. The Duchess of Tuania greets her warmly, praising her for organizing such a beautiful ceremony. Whispers float through the ballroom, rumors about Henry, about pirates and women. Then Navier hears something else. Regardless of how righteous she pretends to be, she must have sent gifts to curry favor with the Emperor. Navier stiffens. Another noblewoman approaches her. Your Majesty, is it true you sent Lady Rashta gifts? Navier tightens her grip on her glass, then releases it. I sent no such gifts. There must be some misunderstanding. The lady visibly relaxes, but inside something twists. It is time for the first dance. Only the Emperor may request the first dance with the Empress. Navier waits. Sovieshu remains beside Rashta. Time stretches. She steps aside, resting near a wall, closing her eyes briefly. Then suddenly, a voice in front of her. Henry, on one knee, holding out a red rose. I have been looking for you all evening. He asked for the first dance. Navier hesitates. This would cause talk, but she accepts. As they pass Sovieshu, he watches in silence. During the dance, Henry speaks lightly of rumors. Navier replies softly, I will not believe the rumors about you. He laughs. Oh, please, don't believe any rumors about me. Later, Sovieshu approaches her. He requests the next dance. Rashta immediately asks Henry to dance with her. Navier agrees. As she dances with Sovieshu, memories surface. They were once young, carefree, happy. Those days feel long gone. Sovieshu's tone sharpens. I cannot forbid you from taking a lover, since I have taken a mistress. But don't disgrace yourself, as Prince Henry is not a suitable choice. Navier stares at him. Disgrace herself? She opens her mouth to respond, but he suddenly calls Rashta's name and rushes to her. Rashta is crying because Henry would not dance with her. The court begins whispering that the emperor is completely devoted to her. And in front of Navier, something inside her quietly cracks. She leaves. Outside, Henry follows discreetly, then pretends lightly, I was worried you might get lost. Are you all right? I am fine. Thank you for accompanying me. Good night. She returns to her chamber, closes the door, and finally breaks. An empress should not cry, but she does. Queen! Navier opens the window. He hops inside immediately. She hugs him gently. You always come when I have the hardest time. Don't tell me you're human. Queen flinches, because of course he is. And so, beneath fireworks and celebration, a new year begins quietly. One heart grows jealous, one grows curious. And somewhere in the palace, a game has already started. If you want to see how the rest of the celebration goes, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for listening to Manga with me. See you in the next episode.